So be careful. Know your plan. Have a plan. When you reach those numbers and those numbers equate and they work and it's a business, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Seller's remorse, holding too long, I think like I showed you, that's the case. Obviously, you guys, there's tons of things you can do to prevent those things. There's a lot of different put strategies and things that we can talk about or discuss, things moving forward in those arenas. 3 keys to success. Don't get yourself oversold, I think is the biggie. Have that in your head as we move forward. I think we continue to drill on that. Sell your cash bushels when the basis is strong and re-own the board. I see no issue in that. I think that's a smart play, and I think that's something you have to do. Make money when the grain's being stored and prices are trending lower. Like I said, sell covered calls. No different in the stock market. You own a stock, sell covered calls up above. You guys own the grain. The grain is sitting in the bin. If you want to sell corn, July corn, at $7.50, go out and sell $7.50 call if you want. Yes, it's going to take some margin, but if you can sell a $7.50 call for 30 or 40 cents, why not get on the right side of the trade? That's a $7.90 HTA type sale on the board. That's all it is. Futures first, call it whatever you want to call it. I know there's different lingo around the country. Futures first, HTA type sale, same type of deal. But rather than being a buyer, because you guys all complain that a lot of the options expire worthless, you can be a seller at those levels as well. If the corn never trades there, you collect the 40 cents, put it in your pocket, sell some more. Sell some more on further out, you know, and if you want to continue to use your storage in that capacity. I see nothing at all wrong with that, and that's something everyone should entertain, those thoughts and ideas. Steps to improving your results. Kind of what I say is you got to have the right information. You got to have the right scouting. You know, you got to have a good scouting report. You got to know what the players are and who's in the game and who's not and where they're located. I hope I try and give that to you every day from the information I get from the guys here in this room and all the resources that I have. I hope I give you the best scouting report of the day and that it tries to get it all tied up there for you in one shot. From there, I think you need to build a detailed marketing plan. This is the problem. As you guys know, last year I worked with guys one-on-one. I wanted to try this out. Had a small group of guys. We all worked together. I thought it was good. I could have done a lot better in the fact that this part right here, I didn't have a detailed marketing plan as far as living, breathing, having the numbers. A couple guys brought in their, let's see, the break-evens on Hardee's napkins. I think there were some on some Wendy's napkins. Some other guys brought in some on Excel spreadsheets and shit, I think I needed a PhD to decipher what all was taking place on there. So I had a problem in some degree of getting all the, I guess, the balls in alignment. There's no continuity in this industry, as you guys well know. It's so fragmented that you don't have that central accounting type practice that can tell us those things and break it down. Ken Dallenberg and some of the other bigger producers in there pointed out a program to me that it's called GrainBridge. I'll get to that slide here in just a second, but Ken loves it and some of the other guys do. Problem is they wouldn't let farmers buy it directly. So Ken called and says, well, guess what, buddy? You're going to have to spring for it. Oh, great. So I ponied up and bought and went in with GrainBridge and paid for all the research and technology and everything to be allowed for our guys here to use it. I think if Ken, when Ken wants to come up and just mention a couple things in this roundtable about how well he loves it, because like I said, it pipes everything in quote-wise and does a great job on real-time data and lets us pull the trigger quickly so we don't have to go back through all those numbers and all those crazy things. What we did then, I think you need a coach. I think you need some unbiased feedback, someone without a dog in the race. This is very hard to find, in my opinion. Most of the time you end up with feedback from people who have some vested interest in either where you sell your bushels from the elevators, where you're going to market or move them to, or trading or banking or something along those lines. They have some vested interest somewhere in your pocket, so to speak. I hope that here at Farm Direction, I've tried to bring together people that can give you the information that you need to make the best decision, and they don't have a dog in the race. They really don't have any reason to steer you one way or another, like the guys we've had speak here today. So I love that fact, and I think that's obviously what we've done. So for this year, what I did, and I think you've heard some of the guys already call around about it, we've seen that guys love the report, but shit, they couldn't bridge the gap. So a lot of people take it, love it, and they're like, wow, I ain't making any more money before. I just can't execute. They could not execute. They can't hold themselves accountable. We say to maybe make a sale of this percent. They just don't do it. They just don't have the marketing plan all wrapped up. So this year I said, well, I'm going to let my guys in the office, we have 4 4 guys, and I was going to let them work with folks one-on-one, obviously. And I was going to let them work with 40 people. And that's it, and I'm cutting it off because I don't think they can handle any more than 40 people each. And that's really, that's a good round number. Like Hendershot has some things set up where he tracks everyone's basis for them on places that they're going to market or sell, whether it's the ethanol plant or the feedlot or those things. We have all that in a program for everyone, living, breathing marketing plan. And I like to tell everyone, the best business is outsourced. Don't be too proud to outsource. I mean, do the things you're good at. Like Andy said, you guys are good at producing. You like to produce. You spend 95% of your time producing. Outsource. I mean, it's the best business in the world, outsource. Don't be too proud that you can't. I'd say, my wife likes to say, I want to be organized, but shit, I'm not. I mean, every year she goes downstairs and cleans out the desk or something. I probably have 4 Franklin planters in that damn thing with all the bells and whistles and everything in it. She'll be like, babe, we've got about 15 Franklin planters now from the last 2 years, and you got like 1 appointment in it. I said, well, I had good intentions, but I had great intentions. She's like, unbelievable. But if I have someone at the office that can keep me organized and do those types of things for me, I have a lot better chance of staying on top of it. So that's what I've tried to present here, and this is what I want to present to you guys is, if you get on board and you want to do this darn thing with GrainBridge and get us tied into that degree, if you buy nitrogen, just hit the button. Funk, Cameron, Musselman, you guys, hit the button on your phone, call in, say, hey, I just bought the nitrogen, here it is. Because I know you guys are not going to you're not going to pencil it all in, and then we'll do it. We'll put it in the program. We'll put it in the system. Then if you're at home at night or the weekend and you want to check and see where everything is, you get your own unique username and password. You just click your thing, and it's all your info's in there and all your data. You can use it, manipulate it, change it however you want to do it. It's on the big secured thing, and that's where it is. But it will keep track, and it will do all those things for you. There's the, there's kind of the screen. I think you've seen it in the handout that we passed out. Like I said, we're doing it for, it's less than $100 a month. I think we're doing it, we're at $5,000 for the year. So it's about, like I said, under $100 a week. And that, we put all that in, we put all the information in, give you the plan, the program. You guys can check it all out from there. And the guys will be around here if you have any questions or you want to talk to them on any of those types of things. So, like I said, we've got the information available for the do-it-yourselfers. If some of the guys in the audience want to use the GrainBridge thing, you're more than welcome to. And then we got the guys that are needing some help and a little bit of assistance and need to outsource some of those things just because manpower-wise or man-hour-wise, you just don't have what it takes to go down that path. So that's really all I've got for us for today. Like I said, we're going to jump down and do the Q&A here real quick. I hope I've given you guys some insight as to how to look at these markets, analyze them as quickly and as efficiently as you can. Damn report gets awful long, I know, but like Andy said, I mean, spend a little bit more time so you're knowledgeable. Invest in your knowledge and try and just, come up with the ideas and reduce your risk. I can't stress enough, reduce the risk. Understand, you walk up to the table and your chips are all on there. It isn't like you're putting chips out. We go to the casino, I got the chips in my pocket and I just start adding them. You guys go and all your chips are on the board. Start taking chips off. That's really the name of the game here. So that's what I have. I appreciate everyone coming. We're going to jump down here and everyone's going to come up and we're going to shoot questions at us and we'll go from there.